Time for a decent proposal where we fire trade proposals at our GM, Jim Duquette. And Jerry, what trade do you think would be smart for the Mets to make once the lockout ends?
For me, starting pitching wasn't a big need, but you need a lefty out of the pen, and we have to solidify third base. And so my thought process was, let's go to Minnesota, who kind of went all in, but they didn't. They came up pretty short last year, had some injuries. I think they should go for a player of Josh Donaldson that's a kind of a stopgap MVP caliber when healthy, and it doesn't block Beatty or Vientos if they need to slide into third. And Taylor Rogers is an established closer, but he wouldn't need to do that, so he would slide into that 7th, 8th inning besides Trevor May. And what we would give up is J.D. Davis, who's already on the trading block, and we would have to give up a promising young lefty starter who has team control, and that's what the Twins would take in Thomas Szapucki. It would be a lot to give up, but you're also getting short-term fixes for a team that's trying to win a World Series, and it doesn't block your really top prospects in Vientos and Beatty from seeing the big league field forever. You know, you have Ronnie Mauricio in there, and you've got Lindor. It wouldn't be that same issue with Donaldson. So I actually do really like the trade. I'm a little nervous because Jim's done this before, so I'm interested to hear what he has to take on it.
You know what, Jerry, I like it, and first for a couple of reasons. Donaldson, we know what kind of intensity he brings, right? The right-handed bat, he's had two good seasons in the last full seasons anyway, 21 and 19. He stayed healthy. He's past that calf issue that he had. So I love that aspect of it. His defense is plus, even though he's going to play at 36, and he has 2 more years left. You're adding payroll, no question, but payroll, we've already seen the Mets don't make that really as big of an issue. And, you know, I think Davis in return replaces that for Minnesota. And I think they get a pitching prospect in Szapucki. Now, we didn't see the best of Szapucki before he got injured, so I think there's more there. So they get a controllable young pitcher, could start, maybe relieve. I really love Rogers. For me, I would do it just to get Rogers. The only issue with him is he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year, but you can sign him up to a deal. He was an all-star, I think, last year in 21. They need to replace the loop. So I think it checks a lot of boxes for the Mets, and I think that even if the Twins ask for one other, they'd say mid-level prospect, I think there's a deal to be done there because you're taking payroll away from them.